Test, test. Good evening and welcome to Taunton High School for tonight's Hockomock League contest between the Milford Scarlet Hawks and your Taunton Tigers. Now for the starting lineups for the first visiting Scarlet Hawks. Number 10, sophomore, Andrew Rivera. Number 12, sophomore, Tyler Ballard. Number 14, sophomore, Luca Testa. Number 15, junior, Nick Aruja. And freshman, number 22, CJ Farrell.
Andrew Rivera, Anthony Mayetta.
And now for your Taunton Tigers. Number 4, Jakari Innocent. Number 2, Damari Brown. Number 1, Tyson Carter. Number 5, Christian Lamore Volsey. And number 0, Troy Santos. Now I ask all in attendance to please rise and join us for tonight's national anthem.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into TEN, the Taunton Educational Network, for tonight's boys basketball game between the Taunton Tigers and the Milford Hawks. I'm Matt Clayman alongside Peyton Weldon. Tigers coming in to this matchup 11-5 versus Milford again, who's 10-9. Should be in for a good one here tonight.
Yeah, if we look at the standings heading in to the playoffs for the end of the regular season, Taunton right now is ranked 16th. They're in a good spot. Looks like they're in a solid position for some sort of playoff run, while Milford right now is right on the cusp of the playoffs. They're 45th. They really need a win here today in order to make the playoffs. If they don't get this win, then they might not make the playoffs. That'll hurt.
Yeah, it's a very important game for both teams here as tip-off has begun. Milford with the ball. Good ball movement here early. Lucas Testa with the ball. To Rivera. Gives it into the corner. Swings it out. Three-pointer is good for Luca Testa, sophomore.
That's a very good shot by Testa. They had a couple wide open guys there. Taunton really zeroed in on a few singular guys.
Three-pointer, good for Troy Santos here early.
There's the quick strike. Taunton likes to go quick strike offense here. Did it right there.
Milford obviously pressing early, forcing Taunton to face a lot of pressure early. Here's Volsey with the layup.
Another quick strike score for Taunton.
Good pace here to start the game.
Seeing a lot of speed here from both teams.
Farrell has it. He shoots that. That one's good.
It's a nice basket right there. Teams going back and forth with points right now.
Santos looking to slow things down here. Finds him in the middle. Fakes a shot there into the corner for Carter. Misses the three.
It was a nice attempt there. He just couldn't sink it on that one. Missed opportunity there for the Tigers.
As Rivera hands it off to Testa.
Look to see what this Tigers defense can do.
Number 10 there, Andrew Rivera, banks that one in. Carter looked to get a foul there. Ref doesn't call it for him. Jump shot good there by Rivera again. Timeout's on.
And because of that no call on the foul there, the no call foul led to a first turnover of the game, which happens to be by the Taunton Tigers. Something we haven't seen a lot of in earlier matchups. Usually it was the opposing teams making mistakes.
Yeah, obviously Tigers not starting out well, but for Milford, I mean, everything's gone to plan so far. They've made, I believe, every shot. I don't think they've missed. Tigers.
Yeah, they've been very good offensively. It's a question about what the Tigers are going to do defensively to try and slow them down here. Probably smart call timeout here by head coach Charlie Dacey here. Try to get his team back under the ropes.
Yeah, just got to settle things down here. I think, obviously, Milford's not going to make every shot, but starting out early, you just don't want the team to get discouraged. This is 9-5 Milford, 5:54 in the first quarter. On Valentine's Day. Innocent gives it to Volsey. Dumps it for Brown, who misses the layup. Rivera flying in. Farrell in the quarter. Number 14, Luca Testa makes that one.
And that's the Scarlet Hawks once again making do with a missed opportunity from the Tigers offensively.
Easy layup there by Andrew Rivera.
Another turnover for the Tigers offensively. They're playing very good defense, Scarlet Hawks are.
Jakari Innocent's fouled on that one. Now Milford working very efficiently in this one so far. So obviously pressing on defense, forcing a couple turnovers for the Tigers. So you're gonna think they're gonna continue that at least until Tigers are able to solve that one.
Yeah, they've scored. Milford scored 10 unanswered so far. He's a freshman. He's been very good this year, Jakari Innocent. Really key contributor to this team this year.
Yeah, it's not the type of stuff you expect out of a freshman.
Yeah, very pleasant surprise, I'd say, for the Tigers.
Testa. Rivera. Drives into the corner. Three no good. It's going to be Tiger ball.
Yeah, just missed the shot there. Tigers going to try and cut into this lead some more.
Tigers without Chris Peralt in this one. It's pretty big. He's been one of their top scorers. Top scorers in the Hawk.
I gotta say the passing in this game for the Tigers is a little questionable to my call. A couple plays there, passes where it almost was a turnover.
Yeah, been a little sloppy so far. Got to clean that up. Volsey. Step back. No good. Rebound Farrell. That's going to be a travel. Taunton gets it back. Head coach Charlie Dizzy calls out the play.
Let's see what the Tigers can do offensively.
Carter gets fouled on that one. Immediately trapped in the corner.
Seems like coaching staff of the Tigers getting a little annoyed with the calls here.
I don't think that's also what he wanted his players to do on that play. You got to get open for your team. Can't leave them hanging, especially in the backcourt.
I think our life just flashed before our eyes right there.
That was a little scary. Barely missed us. That was off right about a foot.
They're playing Milford Scarlethawks defensively. They're playing a very tight defense. Their Tigers really struggling to move the ball down to the court. They're just having a hard time getting it on the other side of the court into Scarlet Hawk territory.
Santos with the three, no good.
Yeah, just seeing as they're having trouble getting into Scarlet Hawk territory, they really need to capitalize on points when they get down in their territory.
Yeah, they haven't been able to drive very easily into the paint, which is obviously limiting what they can do offensively.
Yeah. The Tigers have been very good this year on fast breaks and off turnovers, scoring points off turnovers. It's what they've really capitalized on. We really haven't seen it much in this game so far, but it still is early.
Yeah, that's definitely enough to pick up. The Tigers going to come back in this one. Santos is fouled on that one. He heads to the line for two.
Yeah, Santos has been very good this year. Misses that one, but still, he's played very well, filling in his brother's footsteps.
Something we've also noticed, he has one of his fingers on his left hand taped. Gonna hope that's not gonna hinder his ability to score the ball tonight, as the Tigers are gonna need it.
Yeah, that's might be an issue for Santos in this game. We'll see how it affects him. He went 0 for 2 on those free throws. That's
pretty uncommon. Varsity with the layup. That one goes in.
That is exactly what the Tigers need to do offensively in order to stay in this game.
Test a Euro step there. No good. Innocent flying up court. Banks that one in.
This is nice offensive drives going here for the Tigers. Some quick strikes, and they've scored 4 points so far.
Rivera is called for the carry. Not a call we see too often. But it's going to be Tiger ball again, as they're only down by 2 now, 13-11.
I think this Tiger offense is starting to heat up.
Just got to move the ball better. Santos driving into the corner for Innocent. Varsity. Layup no good. He gets it back. Milford comes down with it. And is fouled by Varsity, I believe.
It's great determination there by Varsity trying to score the basket. He just couldn't get it in. He had 3 guys around him.
More so into the game now for the Tigers. Rivera swings it across to Jack Buckley, checked in. Varsity all over him on that one. Rivera. Back to Buckley. In the corner, shot no good. Varsity. Carter, mid-range no good.
Yeah, it was good shot choice there. Just couldn't sink it on that one.
Milford nearly loses it there. Rivera the 3. Good.
That's a beautiful shot there by Rivera. Good passing on that possession for Scarlet Hawks. Rivera, nice bucket.
I mean, they really seem to create their offense like very easily. It's a lot of ball movement, a lot of moving, passing.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to pass the ball. Yeah, another errant shot there for the Tiger offense.
As Farrell has it again. Rivera. Buckley. Swinging it around. Testa. Buckley again.
Really getting the passing going right now.
Can't keep up with all this. Shot made there by Andrew Rivera.
Scarlet Hawks starting to pull away a little bit here. Tigers need an answer.
Carter has it. Santos. Anderson drives in. It's fouled. It's good to get a call on something like that. It looked like it wasn't really going to go anywhere. Kind of trapped at the basket.
Yeah, Jakari Innocent is just playing his heart out right now. He's up at the free throw line again. See if he can get some points for the Tigers here.
Makes the first. As Jerry Cardozo checks in for the Tigers for Lamar Volsi. Innocent makes a second. Tigers down 5. With about 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Milford. Andrew Rivera, 3-pointer. Rebound. Zagami. Buckley. They keep trying. Can't hit the shot. Santos has it. He'll look to save it for the last possession here in the first quarter.
Yeah, physical defense there for the Tigers, really stalling the Hawks. Their offensive possession there on that last one.
Innocent 3. That one falls.
Nice spin around into the middle of the net there.
Great moves there by Innocent.
Yeah, that helps cut the lead down to just 2-point game. Fairly close game here after one.
Tigers down 18-16 in Milford. Who, as we mentioned before, very important game for Milford. They're fighting for their lives in the playoff bracket.
Yeah, this is basically the make or break game for the Scarlet Hawks. If they lose, they have a very, very slim chance, if at all, to get into the postseason.
Yeah, it would take a lot. But Tigers can't be sleeping on this one either. They're playing for, obviously they want home court. It would be ideal. But chance in the bracket is really what you want.
Initial thoughts. What are your initial thoughts on the game so far, what we've seen?
I think it's been back and forth. Tigers obviously started a little sloppy. They started to tighten up a bit at the end. But it's going to be a game where Tigers' depth is really important. Some of those bench pieces you don't get to see too often are going to have to step up here.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a different kind of game than the games we've seen previously from the Tigers. They're going to have to scratch and claw their way through this one. It's not going to be an easy get points off turnovers because Milford really haven't made any turnovers in this game. So the Tigers are just going to have to roll and put points up offensively and play good defense.
Yeah, Milford's been near perfect through that first quarter. Didn't miss a lot of shots, so Tigers really got to take advantage on offense.
Yeah, someone to watch is number 10 for the Scarlet Hawks, Andrew Rivera. Made a couple three-pointers in that first quarter. Someone for the Tigers to keep an eye on when he's on the court.
Santos has it. He gets it back again from Innocent. Cardozo in the paint. Innocent the jump shot. Air ball, rebound by Milford. He's fouled.
That sailed him on that one.
Number 1 for Milford, Jake Soares checks in. The junior.
A little bit of a stoppage in play so far right now.
There's some substitutions. Carter checks back into that as well.
Quick down the court.
Jake Soares. Carter's going to be called for a block there. Thought he got the charge on that one, but the ref says no. Soares at the line.
See if he can get the Hawks over 20.
It's the first one. Misses the second one. Volsey with the rebound.
Well, that's another thing I want to point out is that right there on that possession, Tigers easily able to get down to the opposite end of the court. One thing they've had some trouble with, Scarlet Hawks really playing some tight defense in the opposing court. Tigers having trouble getting to their the other net.
I mean, I think when you make quick decisions, like that obviously helps. As Cardozo with the miss there. But yeah, making quick decisions, that's big in your ability to get down court when a team traps you like that. Timeout there taken by Milford.
A little regrouping here.
They lead 19-16 in the second quarter, 6:41 till half.
Yeah, close game so far through the first 1.5 quarters, one and a quarter quarters. It's a fun thing to say.
What do you think the Tigers got to do to come back?
I think the Tigers really need to change up their offensive scheme here. They missed a few too many shots, I think, offensively. They need to get in some sort of rhythm offensively, make some baskets, get hot, just let it go. And defensively they've tightened down on Milford. Just they need to produce offensively to capitalize on missed opportunities by the Scarlet Hawks.
Yeah, those two things definitely be crucial. On the defensive end, obviously limiting the Milford shots, or at least restricting them. I mean, you can't have wide open threes every time, so that's going to be big. And yeah, offense has got to change a little bit, put up some more points on the board. As we resume play here, Soares driving in, spins back around. They're going to lose it. Santos on the breakaway. More so. Can't make the layup. Rebound by Wyatt Zagami, the senior.
That was a golden opportunity for the Tigers right there. Fast break off the turnover. They could not capitalize.
More so steals it. Carter thinks about it. Innocent again with a three. Got it.
That ties this one up. That was big.
Big shot there, really.
Yeah, Innocent playing a key role in this one so far.
Volsey with the steal. Flying up court. In for the layup.
Oh, that was a beautiful play there by Volsey. Great play. Steals it and takes it for the fast break for an easy layup. That was just an all-around great play by Volsey there.
As it's going to be Taunton ball on the baseline.
Yeah, the Tigers had the first lead since leading 5-3 early in the second.
Yep. 21-19. I think they've done exactly what you said they should.
Yeah, I think they're really starting to get into a rhythm offensively. That's what they need.
Santos, three, bang!
Beautiful shot there. Didn't even touch the rim, right through. Just a great shot choice by Santos there.
Tigers offensively are on fire. Really picking up the pressure on defense. Zagami has nowhere to go. Nearly stolen. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Zagami, kicks it out for Arujo. An interesting shot for him.
Yeah, Tigers really playing tight defense around the box. They worked on that possession.
Santos is fouled there. Tigers up 5 now.
Yeah, they've gone on a little bit of a run. 8 unanswered so far.
Been really good since that timeout. They really just started to hit their shots. Once the shots start falling, it's just a lot easier.
Yeah, I think they came out a little, I don't know what it was, a little shot. Just
A little bit.
weren't really making shots. They were just, I think they just needed to hit a groove, get in a groove. And that's what they done.
They're going to try and obviously build up their lead before halftime. Santos into Volsi, who makes that one. Good vision there by Santos.
I was going to say the same thing. Great vision there to see Volsi right by the net. Great play by Volsi to get an easy layup there, extend their lead.
It's really a matter of passing up a good shot for a better shot. Layup no good there. Carter with the rebound.
Looked like something happened there with Volsi.
Carter's fouled.
Holding his nose. Something seems to be up with Volsi.
I don't know if he was hit there.
Yeah, he was slow coming down the court when the Tigers had the offensive possession there. He stays in the game.
Carter unable to hit the first. As Cardozo checks back in for Lamar Volsi.
Yeah, you just get him checked out, make sure he's okay. He's a crucial part of this team.
Yeah, just give him a rest. As Carter makes the second one.
He extends the lead to 8 points now for the Tigers. Really starting to pour it on right now.
Really just a great change of momentum. Rivera in the paint, swings it out. Soars. Zagami doesn't know where to go. Slammed into by Al Moore, so.
Tigers being very physical defensively right now. Very physical, and they're really showing it, but can't get too physical. You get too physical,
yeah.
it's gonna draw some penalties, and that's something that their head coach, Charlie Dacey, is not going to be happy with.
I mean, at least it's not costing them free throws right now, so you'll take that one, but really trying to avoid those unnecessary fouls.
That is true.
Rivera. Foul.
It's another foul there by the Tigers. Although I was going to say that it really seems like they've slowed down Rivera. He really hasn't made as many shots as he did in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think Tigers realize it's not smart to leave him open.
And this is exactly what I was talking about here. Tigers starting to make plays off turnovers. That's a big key to success and how they play.
Carter, the three is good.
Tigers going to hit the 30 mark here.
30-19.
Yeah, the Tigers have scored 14 unanswered so far. Really going on a roll right now. Scarlet Hawks have to do something offensively.
They really just don't know what to do here. As Innocent steals it. Flying court.
That's another turnover.
Almost loses it. Carter in the paint. Makes that one. Tough basket there.
Carter's been playing very well here. Scored the last 2 baskets.
Milford really just a lot of passing, but not really sure their direction.
Well, the first time they were able to actually get to the hoop on that possession there. Their first score since opening up with a free throw shot at the beginning of the quarter. Other than that, it's been all Taunton.
Really has. I mean, Tigers are now 11, 32 to 21. Really just went on a run offensively.
Yeah, I think the key word for Taunton in this second quarter was rhythm. They got in a rhythm, and they just rolled offensively, and defensively they played very, very physical, and it has cost them some penalties, but Milford's started to commit some turnovers, and the Tigers, one of their keys to scoring a lot of points in games and getting victories has been capitalizing off turnovers and fast scores, and that's what they were doing recently in this game.
I would agree. Really started off, like we've mentioned, kind of slow, but picked it up, obviously.
That's the word I want. Groggy. That was the word I wanted to use. They started off a little groggy in the first quarter.
You're looking for that word
for
a while.
little, almost like drowsy, like sleepy. They were just weren't really awake yet, and then they hit it. They hit their stride.
That's how I kind of felt today, to be honest. I can't blame them. Santos, that one's stolen.
Errant pass there. It's the problem with those deep passes.
Rivera.
Passing really not as solid as it was in the first quarter for the Scarlet Hawks.
Zagami can't make the three. And Cardozo rebounds it. And it was fouled by CJ Farrell. Cardozo to the line. Farrell exits the game for Jake Soares. First
1 and 2.
First free throw is made there. He makes the second one.
2 more points for the Tigers here in this quarter. Really come alive. And that's been the difference. Yeah. You look at the first quarter, one of the things, well, there's a foul there. One of the things to point out is Milford scored 18 points in the first quarter. Taunton scored 16. The big difference has been the second quarter. Taunton in the second quarter has scored 18 points so far. Milford's only scored 3. That's been the big difference.
Didn't even think about that, yeah. That's what it's felt like, to be honest.
There's some points right there for the Scarlet Hawks. Jake Soares getting it done on the free throw line.
They'll take anything they can get at this point right now.
Yeah, this has been a pretty lousy second quarter for the Scarlet Hawks.
Is it Milford now who's feeling groggy? I don't know.
I just think Taunton's just trying to show that they're a better team here.
Yeah, really starting to assert their dominance, the ball movement, aggressive on defense. This really worked out well for them. It's Volsi. Gives it to Agaro. Puts it down.
Interesting possession there. Scarlet Hawks could not get it out from underneath their own net, and Tigers took advantage.
Rivera is fouled on the jump shot. He'll head to the line.
Think honestly, this might be the best position for the Scarlet Hawks to get points right now, because they can't really seem to score anything offensively outside the free throw line. Half their points in this quarter have come from the free throw line.
Yeah. That is something when you think about it.
Especially when they've only scored 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, I've noticed off the timeout, they've gone back to a lot of their good ball movement, so I mean, they're getting more chances now. So I think that's encouraging, I would say.
Starting to play up again. defensively, Scarlet Hawks. I think that's something they did well in the first quarter. Really haven't been able to do it here in the second quarter because of the turnovers.
Cardozo travels on that one. Milford's going to get it back.
Let's see what they can do with just under a minute left.
Jake Soares taking up the court for the Scarlet Hawks. Santos all over him.
Good defense there by Santos.
Again, Milford, a lot of movement. Doesn't really go anywhere. Volsi steals that one. And that one's stolen again. Zagami.
Back-to-back turnovers right there.
Three-pointer. Front rim that one. Luca Testa.
Yeah, I was going to say on that last possession, Milford really looked like they started to get into a passing groove, then they're stolen away. Well, they were able to get it back, still not able to capitalize.
Santos unable to put in the three there, but Tigers really went on a massive run in the second quarter. 36-23, they lead at halftime.
Yeah, the big key here is that 20-5. That was the point scored for the Tigers and the Scarlet Hawks. That's definitely the big difference here in the second quarter, and why the Tigers are up by 13 right now.
I'd say so. Both teams going into locker rooms now, and we'll catch you shortly for our second half action. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back for the second half here between the Taunton Tigers and the Milford Scarlet Hawks. I'm Matt Clayman alongside Peyton Weldon, and Tigers went on a big run in the second quarter to come back after they were trailing in the first. They're now 36-23, now 36-25, but yeah, very good first half. We'll be looking to take home a win on Valentine's Day.
Gotta feel the love in the air. You know, some people may be spending time with their loved ones, their significant others. No, we're here watching basketball.
For the hardcores.
Yeah, I'd say immediately on that first possession, we saw a change in the offensive scheme for the Milford Scarlet Hawks, immediately scoring on their opening possession. Something we really need to do in order to get back in this game.
It resembled how they started the game with the high press and very active on defense.
They gotta play like they did in the first quarter. If they play like they did in the first quarter, they do have a chance in this game. I'd say I see the deficit. It's pretty big. 13 points is a pretty big deficit, but it's not insurmountable.
No, definitely. We've seen it before.
Tigers
Milford pressing here early.
having some trouble getting past half court.
Volsi is going to travel there. We've seen a traveling call a few times today. Milford gets it again after they force the turnover. Farrell. Rivera, he was big in the early part of the game.
Oh, they left him wide open there.
Nice ball movement and a good layup there made by Tyler Ballard.
So this is what I'm talking about right here. Milford really putting together some offensive drives right now. They've already cut the lead down under 10 points, back to a single-digit lead for the Tigers.
Santos floater no good. Rebound Farrell. They give it back to him. Kick ball.
It just seems like they have a newfound energy. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they were just a little tired after that first quarter. They just had their energy drained and were not performing up to par. And now they seem just rejuvenated, refreshed here in this third quarter.
Maybe they had some energy drinks or something during halftime. As Rivera makes a three.
Another example of it, they've already cut the lead down to 6 points. Tigers really need to do something offensively. Milford not making it easy with this press defense.
Santos' jump shot is good.
It doesn't matter when you have Troy Santos. Just get him in a groove.
Milford had Ballard wide open in the paint on that last possession there.
After those past couple of possessions, I think we got a pretty good game right now.
Should be in for a good finish. Santos can slow this play down, get the Tigers under control.
Yeah, he's really had to become a leader for this team. Don't leave him wide open.
Santos, the deep three, does not fall.
Is it a little cliche to say that maybe that was a little too deep of a three-point attempt?
Yeah.
It seemed almost, his feet were almost at the orange line there. That's far back.
I mean, there's sometimes when you take risks and take a deep shot like that, but this
like
does not seem like the time for it right now.
It's like a head coach for the former head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, as well as a couple other teams in the NFL, Bruce Arians, recently with the Bucks. No risk it, no biscuit. That was his offensive scheme.
Yep.
Like that go big or go home approach.
Inbound there to Rivera. He makes the layup, cuts it down to 6 again, 40-34. Tigers lead.
Yeah, that's someone they don't want to get into a groove. If you're the Tigers, you want to keep him hemmed in through this game.
Volsey. Carter. Innocent in the corner, the three. Got it.
Good passing there by the Tigers, and great basket there by Innocent.
Farrell flying into the court.
Wow.
More
That's
so.
You can see the difference there between the Hawks and the Tigers there. The control running down on the fast break. Not much control there by Farrell as he just lost possession of the ball. Meanwhile, more so, he was more controlled coming down, come to a stop, shoots the layup.
Tigers with the steal again. Carter. Thinks about it. Steps back for the three. Rebound, Volsey. He makes that.
He's a solid guy underneath. Gets us all those dirty, hard, gritty plays that you need for this team. Always around the net when you need him to. You make that three, he's there to rebound. You know he's there to put it back in. Tigers back up by 13 now. Seen by a little bit of a scoring spree from Milford, and then now Taunton, a little bit of a scoring spree. We'll see who takes over the offensive scoring from now on.
Yeah, it's good to see that from the Tigers. Face the adversity of a run here early in the second half and then come back right away to go back up 13.
Showing how to answer.
As Rivera's fouled and will head to the line.
Coach for the Tigers not happy with that call.
He wants an explanation from the ref. As Rivera misses the first. However, he doesn't make the second one. Cuts the lead to 12.
No, I think Rivera's been the best scorer for Milford here today.
Definitely. Carter's trapped. He travels.
Solid defense there by the Hawks. It's something they did well in the first quarter, really halting the drive for the Tigers to get down to the opposite end of the court. I think if they're able to continue that, then they're going to give themselves a good chance in this game.
Tigers really got to be careful, though, on those presses. They don't want to... Can't leave a player out to dry with no options. Then he gets trapped.
Yeah.
It's
I
trouble.
think both these teams just have to be careful of what they're doing. Seeing a lot of penalties, a lot of fouls by each team in this game.
Rivera banks that one in.
Yeah. There's Rivera again, scoring points for Milford. Lead now only 10.
He was very good for them in the first half. Cardozo kicks it to Innocent. Carter. Santos. Santos a three. Bang!
Great shot there by Santos. Sinks it beautifully. And Tigers now at the half-century mark. Great determination, great finish there by Farrell.
He's been really good as well for Milford. Innocent driving in, past to Morriso. Fakes it. Jump shot no good.
Just missed opportunity there, Morriso.
Morriso with the steal.
But he makes up for his missed shots.
Goes in for the layup with the finish.
That's just a great play there by Morriso. He missed the easy shot down on the paint in the last possession, gets the steal, goes down, and scores on the layup.
Taunton gets possession after an offensive foul on Milford.
No, Morriso's played fairly well in this game.
Morriso calls timeout after he's trapped over here near us. The ref grants him the call.
Yeah, that's a smart play there. It's either take a timeout or you have to give possession up because you're just going to be called for travel if you didn't move.
Tigers up 52-39. Yeah.
I'd see Milford really when they were able to get that two-person, that double team on the person with the ball, while the Tigers are trying to move down the court. It's really been a problem that Tigers can't figure it out. It's getting their players trapped there and they can't really do anything and leads to a turnover. But I'd have to say that the big difference in this game has been the turnovers, which the Tigers have been known for this season, really benefiting off turnovers, and that's what they've done in this game as well. It also didn't help that the Scarlet Hawks really had a cold second quarter when it came to scoring.
Yeah. Definitely help the Tigers.
Yeah. Pretty high scoring third quarter here.
Carter gives it to Santos at the top. Innocent. More so. Good movement here for the Tigers, looking to beat the zone. Can't really get in the paint right now. Morriso able to make that one.
It's another nice play by Morriso coming off the bench. He's been very solid in this game, I do have to say.
I echo that sentiment. He's been very good. Tigers didn't look like they had an option on that play. He weaves in and out. Able to make the basket.
Tough defense by the Tigers here. A lot of passing going on. Good passing there.
Sagami front rims that jump shot. Carter. Morriso. Volsi. Blocked by the rim there.
That's definitely a missed opportunity there for the Tigers. Volsi just missed that layup right there.
Milford turns it over. Innocent takes it. He's fouled. Tough foul there.
Yeah, Innocent has been another player in this game for the Tigers. He's really just been phenomenal, especially throughout the entire season. He's just been great. Real pleasure to have him on the team this year.
Key contributor, really. Four seconds left. Carter looking for a shot. He travels on that one. The ref calls, banked the shot. Would have been a great make.
It's going to be just a chuck situation here for Milford.
With a whole .6. Chuck it. No good. Tigers lead at the end of the third quarter, 54-39.
Yeah, I'd definitely say it's a solid quarter for both teams, really, all around. The difference really has to be that second quarter, or else this would be a very, very close game, I think. It just, Milford put up 17 in this quarter, Taunton dropping 18. So really back and forth in the third quarter there. Just you really just got to look at the point difference in the second quarter. It's really been all the difference here. Milford, they really need to
pick it up.
they need to find some extra gear here. They're down 15. There's only a quarter to go. Trying to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Not only do they have to definitely pick up their offense, but they also have to limit the Tiger offense, who has been really good since the second quarter.
Yeah, something else that they have to limit is the turnovers. They cannot continue to keep making mistakes offensively. That's been one of the keys to the game and why Taunton is leading.
Carter looking, he's going to find Santos. Carter holding the ball there, finds Innocent on the wing. Volsey driving in. Morriso is going to get it back. Great save there.
That's just determination there by Morriso.
Santos lays that one in.
I got to give the credit to that possession right there for the Tigers. You got to give the credit to Morriso for keeping that drive possession alive for the Tigers. Yeah. Enabling Santos to get the bucket there and increase the lead.
Milford.
Another penalty.
C.J. Farrell is going to be fouled on that one.
That's another thing in this game. I've noticed there's been a lot of penalties. Probably something that both coaches are not going to be happy with. I think that's just what happens when you play very physical defense, which both teams have.
Taunton going to get possession on that one. To the dismay of the Milford squad. On the floor for the Tigers right now, Carter, Santos, Innocent, Volsey, and Morriso. Santos finds Morriso. Innocent trying to find something. Scarlet Hawks defense all over. Innocent jump shot. Rebound Morriso.
That was a nice try by Morriso, just couldn't sink the bucket there. Now driving down is Soares.
Volsey picks that one up.
Yeah, can't connect there. That's
Morriso the three. He hits that one.
I really have to say Morriso has been a very, very crucial part to the success in this Tigers game. Very just under the radar player in this one, coming alive. And there's Farrell on that.
He's good. Yeah, C.J. Farrell. Tigers lead by 17 now.
Yeah. There's Farrell making a play. He's made a few good plays in this game.
Morriso thinks about it. Santos the three. Got it.
Wow, Tigers just sinking threes right now, just extending this lead. This is a problem for Milford right now.
I would say so. They're really just wide open shots too. Carter driving in for the layup.
Bucket. Wow. They're going on a scoring rampage right now. Milford has no answers defensively for this high-flying Tigers offense.
Soares drives in. It's going to be a charge. Tigers really with all the momentum right now.
Yeah, that is definitely true. They are really on a roll right now.
Milford bench really just demoralized.
Milford has to.
You don't see them chanting anymore.
They really have to figure out what is going on defensively. They need to fix this. They don't have a lot of time left in this game, and clock is ticking on their season.
It's going to be a charge on Santos. Milford going to get it back. No, Tigers lead by 22 now. You just can't have that start to the quarter if you're Milford.
No, that's really just a huge blow. See what Farrell can do here.
As Rivera has it again. Santos steals that one. Flying up the court. Morrisow's fouled. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, one thing I noticed on that long stretch of scoring for the Tigers early here in this fourth quarter was the defense really starting to unravel here for Milford. A lot of wide open guys, like that beautiful three-point shot that Santos made. He was left all alone there. Easy pass from Morrissow, and Santos just sunk it. Just like Morrissow just sunk that shot right there to extend this lead even farther.
23 now the lead for Taunton. As they missed that one, but Arujo's there to clean it up. He'll get the and one. Chance to make it a three-point play.
And cut the lead down to 20.
13 was going to be a tough comeback, but 20 is very tough.
We're going to need to see some unreal offense from Milford and some very stingy defense. They want to have any chance in this game.
Wow.
And not like that.
What a shot.
Wow.
Beautiful. Jakari Innocent.
I'm in awe now. I'm just speechless. Jakari Innocent. There's a reason why he's a freshman playing in varsity right now, and he just showed it right now. He made a move on Farrell, and Farrell lost his balance. He just broke his ankles there and just drove to the hoop. That was a great play there by Innocent.
It's one of those plays the defender really just can't do anything.
Yeah,
like he did all he could. Innocent really with an incredible shot there.
Milford just trying to cut into the lead any way they can, seeing as the best way to do that as of right now is evidently with free throw shots, but that's got to change. They really need to start scoring some points. I don't think Rivera, who's been one of their top offensive performers, I don't think he's made a three since the first quarter.
No, he definitely
Big
faded.
issue.
The first half.
Really found a way to shut him down.
Milford has missed it here in the second half. I mean, at this point, I don't think they can let the Tigers score another basket if they want a chance.
Santos a stumble and a turnover for the Tigers.
Arujo with the layup. No good. They all go for the rebound. Really no communication there. It's three of them.
I think that's just been the story of the game. Even when the Tigers commit turnovers, which they really haven't committed a lot of turnovers since that first quarter. And the first one in a while, and the Scarlet Hawks, they just could not capitalize on it, and it's been their problem in this game. One of their problems.
You can see Arujo's really making an effort. He's played well in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's back at the free throw line, trying to do his due.
He makes the second one. Cut the deficit to 18. Tigers lead 67-49.
Milford just trying to make the game more respectable right now.
Carter, Santos, back to Carter. Santos looking. That's going to be a travel. One too many steps there. Would have been a great move.
Yeah, he had a great spin there, just called for the foul. See if Taunton can hit the 70-point mark in this game.
Rivera hits that shot.
That's some of the plays they really needed earlier in this game. He made a couple shots like those in the first quarter, really slowed down since that second quarter where they did not score a lot of points. It's really been a tough sledding for Milford.
Yeah, they trail 16 here in this game with 3:21 remaining.
Yeah, it's
gonna be tough.
like I keep saying, the big difference in this game has to be the second quarter. The Tigers outscored Milford by an astounding 15 points, which is not something that the Milford team is really gonna want to look back on and think about.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the difference of the game. Looks like they've cleared part of their bench. Scarlet Hawks.
Their playoff hopes slipping right through their fingers here as Taunton maintains a lead.
Yeah, like we said, really crucial game for them. So we'll see how their fate is determined after tonight. Santos, Carter. They're just gonna move the ball here. Carter driving into the paint. Unable to hit that one.
It's a good try by Carter. Got it to the hoop, but just couldn't finish there.
Joey Buckley. Mid-range no good. Rebound Volsey. Tigers have kept their starters in. Innocent. Thinks about driving in. It's blocked out. Santos. With 10 on the shot clock. Three-pointer.
That was close. Just couldn't make it.
Rebound by Buckley as Milford takes it in. Zagami is fouled.
Yeah, another big issue is Milford scored a lot of points from the free throw line, which usually is a good scenario, but seeing as they don't really have much offensive firepower outside the free throw line, it's been an issue for Milford in this game.
Yeah, free throws usually comes into play when both teams are close and puts a team over the edge.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a way for them to cut into the lead a little bit, but it's also why this game isn't as not a blowout right now, is because Taunton really committing a lot of fouls in this game. I really believe Charlie Dacey's not really going to be happy with that.
Just under 2 minutes now remaining in the game. Tigers lead 67-53. Assuming they go on to win this game, we'll put them at 12-5 in a really good season thus far.
Solid performance from the Tigers really in this game and through the season really. Hoping to move up in the playoff bracket, trying to host at least one game in the playoffs will be their goal here.
Carter. Beautiful dime there.
Great passing right there. It's great passing right there by the Tigers, setting up Innocent for another point. He's been a big part of this game.
Volsey throws it up to Santos. He just misses that one. Fouls. Number 1, Jake Soares on Milford. But Tigers after this game have 2 regular season games remaining. Next at King Philip and on the 17th and the following versus New Bedford. Both home games. So hopefully we...
Nice way to finish off the season, ending off the season with 3 straight home games. It's got to be a great feeling for the Tigers, knowing they'll be playing in their home court. So also hopefully give them an advantage.
Tigers make a substitution as Jakari Innocent comes out of the game. Carter looking to inbound it as Milford's still pressing.
Playing to the whistle. That's all your coach wants.
Yeah, at least a strong effort. Carter spins around. Milford defense all over him. He's fouled.
Tigers just trying to hold the ball right now, just burn as much clock as they can. Gonna head out with this a win here today to improve their record. Milford, because of this loss, may not make the playoffs, which is very disappointing for them.
Stolen there by Milford. Oh, it's stolen back. Santos thinks about it. Layup no good. Soares heading up for the layup. Hits that one.
Good play by Soares. I think really Soares and Rivera have been the probably two biggest scorers for Milford today.
The Tigers will run out the clock. We'll go on to win this one. Tigers win 69-56.
Another
really
solid game for the Tigers. Really, once again, I think the difference here was the Tigers' ability to capitalize on their opponent's turnovers, and that's really why they ran away with this one. The other thing would be, Milford just really struggling in that second quarter.
Yeah, really
playing a big role.
Tigers really went on a run there and never looked back as they go on to win this one by 13. 69-56. Record improved to 12-5. Like I said, they'll be taking on King Philip on Friday. Hope you'll join us for that one. Matt Clayman alongside Peyton Weldon. Hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day. And hope you have a good night. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next time.